Have you tried to buy a Proton pack off Amazon? I mean, until you try, you might be surprised. Hi, welcome to the next installment of X-Bit Gits. I'm Git number 1, Owen.
I'm Git number 2, Andrew.
And today we're playing I'm going to say a well-known, not necessarily going to say classic. I think you'll see why.
Yeah.
I mean, you read the title, so you know what we're playing, really.
True.
So we're going to play Ghostbusters on the Nintendo Entertainment System.
I have concerns about this.
What's your story with this one?
Well, I'd never heard of it. Obviously, I know the Ghostbusters franchise.
You could probably assume there was, wouldn't be shocked. Oh, there was a famous movie game back in the day.
Who'd have thought? But I was watching another YouTuber's channel, can't remember who it was at this point, but they said that their list of worst games, this one popped up in there. So, how bad can it be? I had a crack at it the other night at work. Lasted about 5 minutes before I just gave up, got the shits and walked away from it.
See, my story is pretty much the same, but again, it's the Sega thing. I think the Master System version gets a bit of a better rap, but I tried playing that previously. AVGN's video is fantastic, if nothing else, because it gives you a rundown on how the game actually bloody works and functions, what you're supposed to do.
Well, that's it. When I loaded it up, I couldn't figure out what the hell I was meant to do. I thought there was something defective in the game. There is, but they've intentionally built it that way.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just blew my mind. I couldn't figure out what in the hell was actually going on with any of it. And then when I started watching his videos, that is not intuitive.
So you did watch the AVGN ones?
Yeah. After you recommended them, I went, okay, at least now I've got a bit of an understanding as to what I think I'm meant to be doing.
Yeah. I think the key thing is how much are you down for tedious grinding?
Like, I can see that they've tried to put a lot into this game. Like, there's, the different phases that they go through, the different play sections. You'll see if we get up to those parts in the game. But none of them are done well.
Yeah. Oh well.
But we'll see how it plays out. That being said, what the hell are we drinking today?
You see, because I've given him a bit of a crash course on it. And he can see what's in front of us on the table.
Yeah.
That won't fit in the camera shot, so I'm not even going to try. But I'll hold it up. So, quick backstory. A couple of weeks ago, I went through a binge of watching Binging with Babish videos, right?
Never heard of it.
He's a pretty famous food YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
And he was doing recipes that viewers send in comments and trying them out and rating them, one of those kind of things.
Oh, okay.
And somebody sent in Gator wine. It's Gatorade, preferably blue, mixed with red wine. We're going to do it just a little bit different.
Because we're
going to use Powerade to make power wine. And $4 red wine. That's actually not too bad, but...
So I think the Powerade would have cost you more than the wine.
It did, actually.
Oh, no.
By 20 cents. But, so that's what we're going to do. Drink responsibly, by the way. However, at first, when you first think you're mixing Powerade and wine, and we're supposed to think that you're being responsible, you think about it.
Staying hydrated.
We're diluting the booze, for one.
Well, yeah.
Mixing it with electrolytes, the classic thing that booze rips out of you. That sounds like the most responsible, dumb drinking idea you could come up with. And the internet told me to. Well, they didn't, but entertainment, enjoy it. Okay, also, absolutely not sponsored by any companies involved, but, it's not even Pyrex brand. Fucking whatever. Just to keep things relatively constrained, what I'm going to do is a cup or 250 mils of each.
Right.
I think the recipe is a ratio of 1:1. And then Babish actually did a comparison of Gator wine made with all the flavors, and blue just came out on top.
Blue is a distinct flavor in and of itself. So.
I know. Why does everything taste like blue? And the bits that aren't actually washed on this are on the outside. God damn it. You like Japanese curry anyway.
That's it.
Not in my Gator wine. Are you sure?
We're hedging into new territory here, so maybe it's an additional flavor that we need.
Probably should check the volume on these wine glasses first. Only like a couple minutes in and the phrase, what a shit show, comes to mind. But like, look, if you've
we're
been
mixing
watching,
Gatorade, Powerade and wine, so I mean, we were never set for success on the
do note, at this point in time, we are actually 100% sober. This
Yeah.
is the first video of a recording day, so we're good.
for now.
Well, again, if we're only having 1 cup of wine,
Well, yeah,
that's actually not too bad. All right, now let's get this so the camera can see the wonderful change of color. This is going to be, I mean, what do we got here? We got, fucking trying to get it into the green screen. There we go. We got a nice blue and, oh, I got a waft of the wine.
What is it? It's Cab Merlot, so.
That was actually kind of cool to see
Yeah.
it mix. Fucking fuck.
Woohoo!
You know how I say just is enough?
But, you know, there's no space in the glass for the wine to breathe. Yeah, sacrilege there.
Yeah, that's your concern. Okay, now that we've done that, I'm going to mix mine up in the jug and then, yeah, we'll see in a sec.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're not going to do a cheers because
There is nothing to cheer about.
you don't know yet. But this is risky. Like,
Yeah.
we're at severe risk of tip over here, so...
Let's get into it.
the trepidation. Okay. Oh, don't smell it.
It's not awful.
It's actually made the red wine, which is cheap and a little ooh, but actually not bad, a lot less not bad. Oh, sorry, more not bad, which is bad in terms of, oh, I'll drink more. Drink responsibly. Yeah, all right, power wine, man.
It's got that red wininess undertone.
But
to
it also has a blue Powerade undertone as well.
Yeah.
And as much as you might be screwing your face up, actually kind of works really bloody well. God damn it.
Yeah. I've had some nasty cheap red wines in my time, and they're worse than this. I don't want to say that it works, but it kind of does.
Mum must be so proud. All right, so let's get into some Ghostbusters, shall we?
Yeah. I
It's
think,
not as bad as it sounds when you hear the phrase, let's mix Powerade and red wine.
right? And yet, let's play Ghostbusters sounds like a perfectly cromulent phrase.
Yeah, see, I figured we might need power wine to make this tolerable.
It's the least of the bad experiences we're going to have today.
And hopefully. Yeah. What?
I'm waiting for it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait, hang on.
Yeah, the audio.
Okay, so you've got to go to the shop to buy stuff first.
Right.
B. And you do seem to have to be in the exact spot. You can't... There we go. The driving bits I don't think are as bad as old mate made them out.
Yeah, I didn't have any sort of issue with it. I mean, running out of fuel is annoying as hell, but not the end of the world.
That's actually how my test play last night came to an end, is I ran out of fuel without any money.
Ah, right.
Because not knowing what I needed to do in the shop, I bought stuff. I'm like, oh shit, I don't need that, I at least need one of these. Traded it in, so I lost half of its value.
Ah, okay, yep. Ghost food.
Yeah, ghost food, huh.
In all my time working in the cemetery, I've never once needed food for the ghost.
Maybe they're just really polite ghosts, too polite to ask. So, we need, this is what I didn't realise at first, is the shop does scroll down. So, because I'm like, don't I need traps? Where are traps? But I worked it out after I fucked up and blew up all my money.
Yep.
So, I think we need, the more capture traps, the less often you have to go back to the shop. So, I think it might be...
Well, I also remember that the super trap doesn't need to be emptied.
I mean, we could, how much were those traps? We could get $1,000 back. We'd be 300 short now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
What do we do to start? Press start. Yep, okay. So we've got our stuff.
Ooh, 2 flashing buildings.
Oh.
So, the yellow guys kicking in around the corners.
Yep.
What the hell are they there for?
Decoration, I think.
Because I know that once you move the Ghostbusters icon over them, they just pause temporarily. But I couldn't figure out what that was. I actually thought that was the entirety of the game at first. You had to use the Ghostbusters icon to just pop these ghosts. And that was where a lot of my frustration was coming from, because I had no clue what I was meant to be doing.
They're there and there's no interaction with them.
Yeah, apart from that mysterious white square.
Now, one thing, like AVGN mentions in the Master System version, there's people... Wait, I thought I...
Yeah, didn't you just get to the...
That's what I thought. Oh, fuck's sake. Anyway. Is like there's people walking around the streets in the Master System version. What are they there for? Every second that the Ghostbusters logo is on top of the people on the streets...
What the hell is happening?
Do I have, like, rapid fire enabled and it's screwing us over or something? No.
Well, I mean, it shouldn't be...
Let me in! Oh, now we're going to be out of fuel. Yeah, so the people in the Master System version, if you hit them with the logo or the car,
Yeah.
you lose money, basically.
Oh, okay. Did your fuel gauge just top up?
Yeah, so we went to the... What the fuck? Like, seriously didn't have this issue last night? I did have the whole, sometimes you can't go in unless
Yeah,
you're in like the exact correct spot.
But doesn't the car pretty much self-drive to the location? Like, you've got no
Pretty
say in how far it travels along the road?
Although, why is it not letting us in? Okay, because like we saw the game screen flash up for...
Yeah.
The fuck? Fucking...
See, now, had I bought this back in the day without any sort of advice, like, pre-existence of the internet, this cartridge would have been hurled across the room.
I was going to say, it'd be embedded in some drywall by
Yeah.
now. Oh, no, probably asbestos.
Make sure it really digs in.
Worth it. I wonder if we don't have some equipment that we need. But we got like a beam.
And a trap.
Oh, do you need two? Oh, maybe you must have two beams.
Yeah, but that would seem odd that you'd have to purchase both of them.
Oh, you want the game to make logical sense, do you?
Yeah, fair point. But whenever you try to get into the buildings before you go to the shop, it says you first require a beam. So it's not...
Yeah, but maybe it should say two, and it just doesn't.
It wouldn't surprise me.
It is a bit grating. Isn't it?
Yeah. By the super trap.
When I was young. Oh wait, that's Super Tramp. Life is so wonderful with power and white. And not Ghostbusters. And maybe that's the trap, so to speak, is you've got to buy two capture beams, $6,000, leaving you $4,000. And that's why you can't just start out with the super trap.
Yeah.
Which kind of makes sense, it's fair. Like, you got to build up to shit.
But I mean, to start you off, they should give you enough inventory to actually get the job done.
Oh, you and your shoulds.
Yeah, I know.
But just to save faffing around. Oh, 3 traps. Okay. Whoa. No. Okay, so cool. Right. Now, it says 3. We've just bought them. I wonder if every time we fill one up, the counter goes down. Keep an eye on that. If you know I'm next to a building that's a candidate and you can flash, you can let me enter the driving screen without being in, and the specific spot seems to change.
Yeah.
Unless there's something else to it that we're missing.
Wouldn't surprise me.
PK level, maybe? At least we've got a fuel canister. That's a bit less faffing around. That's why I'm going a bit slow.
And we've got on the main screen there, it's an energy meter down the bottom that continually rises. What does that relate to?
I think that's when you're allowed to go into the Zool building.
Oh, okay.
Oh, dang it. Ah! Still enjoying the tune. Next minute.
See, internally, my brain's going, what you gonna drink? Power wine! Yeah.
I just hope we worked out why we couldn't get into the thing.
It's done it
What
again.
the shit?
Is it a retro arch thing, or?
Maybe. What did I change recently? Monitor positioning.
I can't think of.
I don't think it's.
Anything I
I don't think it's rapid fire being enabled because we've got to press the B button to buy shit and move it over. Then we would have more like trap, trap, trap. So this might end up being a way shorter video than we intended.
Oh right, it's PK energy, not pack energy. I thought it was like your proton pack. But no, the PK energy is the
now
ghostiness.
I just selected. Fuck you. Now I just selected a building that wasn't even flashing red. Oh yeah, I love how the notes hang on pause. Oh, okay.
Once again, we're not a child.
Do we want to just switch to the Master System version?
Yeah, let's have a look. I mean, because this is giving us nothing.
This was seriously not planned, and I don't want to throw away the fantastic Power Wine intro. I don't want to do it again either because liver, and yeah.
So, all right, let's load up the Master System version and see how that goes, because that, like you foreshadowed earlier, was a shit show.
We can at least do a very basic compare video, if nothing else.
Yeah.
No idea what that game's issue was there. And the start button actually pauses.
Right. Ooh. Man, this is already so much more advanced.
Yeah, name. Welcome to the business world. Now pro, now owner of new franchise. The bank will advance you 10 grand.
Use it wisely. Sure. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah, you
cool.
can pick cars.
Man, this is amazing.
Remember, we only have 10 grand, so maybe just buy the shitty one.
Yeah. But this implies that we have the ability to upgrade later. I like all four.
Which is always a nice mechanic in games. It can make it just a little bit more, ooh, something to strive for. You know, those little dopamine hits. Pew, 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 pew. Weird, huh? So we're going to need some traps.
How much cash we left? 8 grand.
Let's start. So we've already learned that it's not too hard to screw yourself over and buy yourself into a corner, if that makes sense.
Defense wall, interesting. Well, I'm guessing we need the beam to start.
Is there a different option that's cheaper? Look, I'm buying $4 wine. I don't want $6,000 ghost trap.
I have no idea what any of these things do. Cool.
Yeah, so don't hit the people because it will cost us money. Just like real life.
Yeah, right. Oh, this is already a far superior experience. Like, I have a vague idea of what's going on at the moment. Well, you can't accelerate as much as I would have liked to there.
Oh, okay. Don't drink and power wine. Oh yeah, that's one thing I learned in my brief playthrough of this. If you don't get all the ghosts you don't get, fuck you up.
Right.
Probably could have warned you that.
Some of the steering around these corners and shit is more difficult than I'd like it to be.
Yeah, you really got to be pixel perfect on turning that sharp turn, huh?
Yeah. Where's me red building?
I think they actually just flash of their own accord.
Yeah, right.
I'm trying to work out the perspective of these building tiles. It's like, it almost looks Escher-esque. It's like, what's actually supposed to be a wall versus a shadow versus a ceiling? When you get a chance, take a look and oh wait, I see. The perspective is kind of like looking down from above at one angle, top right to bottom left.
Yes.
Now you won't be able to unsee it. Thank me later.
Oh, fuck off. And yet you can't, well, you can accelerate, but it keeps your position on the screen the same. Alright.
At least they spice up the music a little bit.
That's it. So much more variety.
I will say though, the square waves only options of the Master System sound chip is just a touch harsher.
Right. Holy shit, apparently I'm going 90 k's an hour. How fast is that car swerving side to side then? Do I hit the ghost or not hit the ghost?
I think it's pointless without a vacuum.
Oh, yeah, true. Because then they pull you extra cash, don't they?
Yeah.
What the hell was that?
I think that was garbage that will fuck you up.
Oh, okay.
This is probably going to be a short video by the time
Yeah.
I edit it. But it'll be one full of variety.
It's a lot going on. Oh, okay. Now the gauge at the bottom isn't my speed, it's how far we've got to go.
Ah.
That's why it's diminishing.
Okay, at least now we've got closure.
And we also know how long the tedium has to last.
Yeah, well,
as opposed to
that's what I meant to say.
right.
Yeah. Although, working menial, long shift night jobs over the years, I quickly learnt, don't start counting stuff. If you're doing X per hour, go...
What the fuck was that? Had the ghost disappeared by the time we got there, so we just bailed?
No. Now, okay, hang on. Did you try to go into a block that wasn't flashing, it let you, only to get there and be like, psyched because there was never ghosts? What are you on about?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Because remember how I was dicking around waiting for one to start flashing for ages? And this one's only a 30k drive.
I mean, it's going to be super weird if two games, entirely different
same
systems,
fault.
entirely different code,
But
and just decide the exact same odd game behavior.
But remember, in that first one, I was able to get out of the car and start using
we
the beam.
did actually see. That's where I'm like, oh yeah, Ghosts will do that. I'm helping, by the way. Okay, this is good. This is good. So you can press the other button to switch characters to help herd them into basically between where they are now.
So how do we trigger the trap?
Don't trigger it yet because you won't get all of them. You've got to get like old mate on the right to come in as well. And then Master System's only 2 buttons, so it'll be the other button or both at once.
If I can keep them all in place.
It's probably going to be both buttons at the same time.
Yeah.
But yeah, remember what happened last time when you didn't... Oh, okay, that helps you get the extra height. Okay, go now.
Okay.
I think he stole your soul.
Again?
Joke's on him. That thing is that thing's encumbered as hell.
Well, I found the best way to actually work with that sort of thing is rather than sell your soul, you rent it.
Okay, it suffers from that. No! Exact pixel or bust problem. Backup men are out of action. Go back to HQ. Okay.
Okay, well that's at least,
that makes
telling us what's going on.
Sense. Everyone's dead, Jim. You're fucked. It's not our most populated city, but I think it's
just
large
a lot of
in area and less dense. Whereas Sydney's also large and sprawling, but way more dense.
Alright, so everyone's good to go again? Yeah, I think I got...
Oh, Stay Puft's gonna trash a block.
Okay. That was new.
Oh, fuck.
Wait. Oh, I thought they were about to fuck up the shop. I'm like, oh, we are in trouble.
AVGN makes a good point. If Ghostbusters aren't making their own ghostbusting shit, then who the fuck is?
Yeah. And that's a bit of a...
I mean, in this day and age of Amazon, have you tried to buy a Proton pack off Amazon? I mean, until you try, you might be surprised. So we're probably going to edit the bulk of the driving scenes out if it's going to drag on, just because...
Is that Slimer?
Yeah.
Nice.
The Master System sprite limitations are certainly showing though with all... I'm trying to work out though whether the flicker... Some of the flicker is maximum sprites per line. I think the rest of it is put it on a CRT, they look transparent.
Hey!
Bingo! That's what you got to do. You got to see, you got to make sure they're both within the beam. If one ghost alive, we'll rip your fucking soul right out of you.
Oh,
Jesus.
like, oh wow. The marshmallow alert.
Drink it if you got it.
Get in the shop, damn it. And now it's not even moving.
Oh. Something's fucking... I think because the city's PK energy is up. Yeah, okay, so we could go into the Zool building, but we didn't have enough money.
Right.
We didn't have the admission fee.
And that is a really rough colour scheme to read.
That's the greenest green an RGB palette will output by the look of it.
Yeah.
Could work well for chroma key. All right, I'll have a go at this.
Yeah, have a crack at the
I suspect
playable
we're not...
version.
There's probably going to be a short video. Okay, so I stupidly got the buttons wrong and bought nothing when I started my turn. So let me work. So I've had to go from the HQ to the shop. I said the shop.
Yeah, see, it just doesn't want to let you in. Oh, now you got to drive
Far right side, 26k. So now I got to drive across town to get to the shop that I was already at, apparently. See you on the other side. So you just made a good point in the drive while we were driving there.
Another great thing about this game, I mean, it's already superior in every possible way. You don't have to worry about the fuel. Like, that's a lovely addition. You needed the beam as well.
Yep. But the mistake I made is I pressed the other button,
Yep.
and that took me out of the shop, rather than you select what you want and then you use the arrow keys to go over to the car.
Yes, you press the forbidden button.
Now, did you only buy the one beam?
Yep, sure did.
Okay, cool. Ghost paralysis system. Oh fuck it, let's buy something dumb. Super ghost vacuum. Well, that sucks in ghosts when you're driving.
Yeah, we haven't had too much of a problem with them. Image
I
intensifier?
mean, yeah, like this feels like having the manual would probably, hopefully make it a bit clearer what it is you're hoping to achieve with these purchases.
Well, that's it, 'cause there's no description of how to deploy them or anything.
Super PK energy detector, super marshmallow sensor.
Sensory for super marshmallows.
I wonder if the super PK energy detector makes it quicker for blocks to flash red.
Find out. There we go.
What are you gonna drink? Barrel wine. Fuck yeah.
Far right, was it?
Interesting that it's pink now rather than red.
Yeah.
Is that going to detect better ghosts?
Oh, is it going
maybe?
to preempt it going red? So that way you can get there to get faster.
Actually, that could be it. Like now it's red and we can enter.
In theory. Hey!
Fuck, that's more annoyingly, frustratingly difficult than it probably needs to be. But hey, at least it's on par with the NES version.
I mean, there are some minor similarities between the two of them, but yeah, this game definitely eclipses the Nintendo one.
We're probably not going to see a lot of action in this game today. If you want to see more of it, go and check out AVGN's classic video on it.
Obliterated! Holy shit!
Yeah, if you want to see more, it might not be from us. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I don't think this is going to last much longer. Yeah.
Okay. So, game.
Ah! See, you just wandered off the screen.
Do I seriously have to explicitly tell the game that now that I'm here, this is what I want to do?
Yeah, because I've always had to press one of the buttons and that's when they drop the trap.
Oh, get fucked! Like, seriously? Fucking hell, man. Like that, okay. I like to think I can generally be fair, but like, look, just reframe how you think about the game, and it doesn't need to be so bad. But seriously, fuck that. Like, oh, I'm gonna go all this way, I'm gonna drive on the street. I fucking exploded once.
And then just to simply
like,
walk off screen.
No, I don't like this, there's too many ghosts. That's the point! Okay, so, or button 1 to switch character. B to activate beams.
Yep. and then both
Up
together.
on the sidewalk lets you get a bit more height with your beam. And you can see you sort of steer. What was to activate the trap?
That was both together. Nice.
And we got $2,000 for 4 ghosts.
Yeah. That's a pretty good market rate at the moment.
Now.
Oh.
Hang on. Are we actually full? Maybe that's it. And do you empty the ghosts at the shop or HQ? Probably
It's at HQ.
Okay.
You don't...
I suspect maybe we're full. Don't want to run over the dude. Wish he'd hurry up. Although he was pretty smashing it down that city block. That's pretty fast.
Well, yeah. I mean, given the fact that it takes us like what? I think 75 k's across town. He is legging it.
So I'm assuming the PK energy meter is about to click over. Oh, it seems to go in bands. It was yellow, filled up, now it's red. I'm not sure if that's in relation to Marshmallow showing up or not.
Yeah,
but
I think it is.
We got a couple rounds before it fills up, and then if we don't have enough money, we must be, game over.
Yeah, well, because you've got now 0 cash, whereas we had like what 2,450 before.
I didn't notice that. I wonder if that's why I'm having extra trouble getting into the HQ, although...
You don't have money, so you can't get into your own headquarters? That's a shit system.
Fuck. I evicted myself. I got a feeling how the rest of this video is going to
go. Like, we saw them accumulate like this in my run, and it did not go well.
The energy wouldn't be so bad if I could get in the first time I try.
Right, let us into the level so we can actually clear the ghosts. There's an idea.
Do we need to go to the shop to empty the traps?
No, I'm certain it's headquarters.
Okay, so marshmallow damage is where I lost the money because it just flashed up. Marshmallow damage 4,000. Joke's on you, buddy. I ain't got no money.
Someone else. I mean, why is it your problem? Like, you're here to clean this shit up. Clearly, someone else has caused the ghost to turn up, right? Unless you're some sort of corrupt business and you're intentionally haunting the city, so you've got a market to corner. I don't know.
Oh, it's obvious now.
It's like a classic Scooby-Doo villain type thing, right? Calling it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it's probably been a while since we've had such a short video, I think. Be a nice refresher.
Very refreshing.
There were definitely some frustrating bits, like we saw in the Master System one, like, oh, you didn't press the button, put the trap down, so we just left. Like, huh?
And lose all that.
Especially after a 75k drive. Could you imagine that if you drive, like, 75k's doesn't take you very far in Queensland. It takes you 75k's, but there's a lot more Queensland.
Shitloads.
You drive for an hour, basically. You get to the other end, and they're like, oh, I think we'll just go home. You're like, why? Oh.
But yeah, it makes me think of, support desk type stuff. Making house call, like having to actually go out to site just to simply turn a PowerPoint on. It feels like that level of effort for that amount of this could be easily done.
You probably charged them $130 to go and turn that PowerPoint on.
Fair point.
There's a difference.
I definitely think the highlight for this one has been the power wine.
Yeah.
And this is what I had my most serious concerns about.
It's safe to cheers now.
Yeah.
I think you ruined it by holding it. Whatever. You absorb the power of the wine. Oh, that's what I plan on doing. Drink responsibly. I think that's the most we've said that in a video.
Yeah. Look, given the option,
not endorsing anything, but maybe give it a go.
Given the options between playing Ghostbusters on the NES again and drinking more power wine, the power wine gets it.
I think the power wine at least helped us have a go.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
I think that's going to do it for us.
We'll see you in the next one, folks. Oh, hang on. Usual YouTube things, of course. Indeed. I believe it's called a call to action. Hit the subscribe button! Oh, no, wait, that's a threat.
Well, no, there was no consequence to it. So, it was just a very impassioned request.
Some subscribers might leave.
Fair point.
I doubt it, though. The ones that actually interact with us don't seem so thin-skinned.
You guys are great.
Yeah. Yeah. It's been fun interacting with you folks on the streams I've been doing too, so hope to see more of that. We have been discussing what it would take for us to both be able to do a live stream. I've got to work out an audio solution that'll work. That's the big one.
Bit of technical logistics and whatnot.
Yeah, but like, share, comment, subscribe,
Hit the notification bell.
and more power to the wine.
See you guys next time.
Whose power wine was fun?
Yeah.